You were cool with me whining and dining you at my expense, sleeping with me on the first date, but dropping off a plate of food that I was going to pay for is where you draw the line?
The harder you try to reach a man's standard, the further he is going to move the goalpost away from you.
I'll stop.
You are no longer approaching women again just because you went on a date with a woman. You paid. You went to see movies, you ate dinner, you guys started touching each other. Maybe you had smacks. Later on, you were sick and you told her to bring food for you to come and check up on you. And she's like, no, that is girlfriend duty. I'm not going to do that. You're pissed. I don't understand. Let me show you the video.
Approaching women after I went on a date with this girl, movie, dinner, drinks. I paid for everything. We went back to my crib, touched each other private parts, all on the first link. We scheduled our second date a week later at this event downtown. Day before the event, I come down with a bad fever, so I cancel. She decides to still go. I was bedridden, not in the mood to cook or anything, so I asked if she could drop me off some food. She says, no, I can't. That's girlfriend behavior. So you were cool with me whining and dining you at my expense, sleeping with me on the first date, but dropping off a plate of food that I was going to pay for is where you draw the line? The dating game all messed up. Like, if a woman isn't showing interest first, it's just not gonna happen because I need to know that you actually like me.
First of all, the whole association of women, we are proud of you, sister, for doing that. Okay, let's assume, like, men will say, "I'm taking you on a date. I take you on a date. I pay for the date. I have to take you home for after dinner and all of that." You took her home after dinner. It's a win-win. So what are you expecting? She should be your nanny. She should come and take care of you. She should bring food for you. But she's not actually your girlfriend. And what she said was not wrong. So why is he so pained? Why is this guy so pained that the lady said that she's not going to drop by and get the food for him or come and check up on him? Like, why is he pained? You guys, why do you think he's pained? I'll be reaction on this video. Let's watch the videos together. Then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I stopped approaching women after I went on a date with this girl, movie, dinner, drinks. I paid for everything. We went back to my crib, touched each other private parts, all on the first link. We scheduled our second date a week later at this event downtown. Day before the event, I come down with a bad fever, so I cancel. She decides to still go. I was bedridden, not in the mood to cook or anything, so I asked if she could drop me off some food. She says, no, I can't. That's girlfriend behavior. So you were cool with me whining and dining you at my expense, sleeping with me on the first date, but dropping off a plate of food that I was going to pay for is where you draw the line? The dating game all messed up.
Even if you were one of those kind of men that believe you bought a woman dinner and drinks and she owed you her body, she gave you her body. And in the words of Tyrese,
what more do you want from me?
What all do you think that you bought with that dinner and those drinks? You think it bought you servitude? She already slept with you and you still looking around like, and I thought you were going to take care of me when I was sick too. All that for dinner and some drinks? And she's right, she's not your girlfriend. Now all of a sudden after one date, she must be taking care of you when you're sick? You pulled out a hoop that you wanted that woman to jump through, and when she didn't, you're like, see, that's the problem with the dating game. That women don't jump through hoops? Because what made you think after only one date that she owed you anything else? We live in a day and time where you can get practically anything you want delivered to your doorstep. It wasn't about the food. It was about you testing her. The dinner and drinks already got you her body, and you wanted to see what else it got you. If you give a mouse a cookie, then he's going to want a glass of milk. She knew that this would have been the beginning of you thinking you could expect favors and special treatment, boyfriend treatment, of a man who hasn't made himself one and hasn't even gotten to that point. Her video reeks of entitlement. She's not the reason the dating game is all messed up, sir. You are.
I stopped approaching women after I went on a date with this girl, movie, dinner, drinks. I paid.
I'm not gonna lie, situations like this, I understand what men are talking about. I'd feel the same way. And we touched on each other's private parts. As a woman, we touched on each other's private parts, and you're not gonna bring me no food, and I was gonna pay for the food. You just don't like me. Like, you really just don't like me. At that point, I don't care. And everybody in the comment sections are like, I don't know. I don't know. I would have did it for my man. That's all I'm saying. Like, what happened to taking care of you? They went and slept with each other and everything. Like, we just don't take our body serious at all. Once I sleep with you, like, I don't know, cut all the rest of that shit out. Like, real shit.
Food. She says, no, I can't. That's girlfriend behavior.
Bro, I would charge her to the game. Like, basically, I would you should disqualify her. Because, That's some very manipulative behavior. You sick and shit, going through going through your issues, and you basically vetting her. Like, you probably trying to see if she's girlfriend material for you. Basically you on that borderline, and you asking her for, you actually testing her in a way. Like, hey, can you come bring me some soup? I'm a little sick. And she failed. She failed by, making it obvious. Well, that's girlfriend energy. Like, that's what girlfriends do. Like, she failed right there, man. Like, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. And I guarantee if she was to call you and be like, hey, my car broke down, I got a flat tire, I'm on the highway, I'm gonna need, can you come out here and help me, fix my flat and, change my tire? And, and you come out of the blue, you're not gonna do that. You probably go help her. You go like, hey, I can't help you, because that's boyfriend energy, that's what, I'm not your man, really. I know we hanged out, we went to dinner and then movies, but I'm not your boyfriend. So I can't help you with that. But y'all, but you ain't gonna do that. Us as men, we don't do shit like that. That's what they do. But I would, like I said, bro, I would, sayonara. That's a red flag.
I stopped approaching women after I went on a date with this girl, movie, dinner, drinks. I paid.
Please watch his entire video. This is what's wrong with the male species. And I'm using male species because there's different levels of them. I'm not calling him no man at this point. So he's upset because this woman was not mean, was not rude, and just said, no, that's girlfriend behavior. I do not feel comfortable with that. And now he's like, oh, well, we fucked, so I'm entitled to labor from you. And that's what's wrong with these men. A mutual sexual encounter is not enough for them. They have to, it's not enough for them. And that's what's wrong with men. Like, y'all need to just beat y'all meat and talk to y'all dudes and play 2K. Because obviously having a reciprocal courtship, relationship, whatever, it's just not in the cards for you. And at the end of the day, I couldn't imagine asking somebody that I've been on 1.5 dates with, oh, can you remember some food? I'm sick. You don't got no mama, you ain't got no friends, you ain't got no male buddies to supplement you when you in your time of need. You need to ask for this woman's labor, and you mad because she said no. Weird, just weird. And then he's in the comments telling everybody a loser, you're a loser, y'all weird. And I was like, if women are losers and weird, why are you seeking women companionship at this point? Like, be gay, be with niggas.
The harder you try to reach a man's standard, the further he is going to move the goalpost away from you. Please stick around and listen to this man's story in its whole entirety.
I stopped approaching women after I went on a date with this girl, movie, dinner, drinks. I paid for everything.
Let's unpack this. Most men are bitching over the fact that they can't crack on the first date. Most men are angry over the fact that they spent $150 on the first date and she did not let him sleep with her. This guy got sex on the first date. This guy got sex on the first date. He should be happy that he got that. Because I would beg to differ that there are probably more men that don't get to have sex with a woman on the first date, as opposed to the few that do. Men move the goalposts from you showing that you're interested in them to you trying to prove that you're a slave. Because you liking them isn't enough for them. That's the first phase. The first phase is you showing that you like them. The second phase is you showing that you're a willful slave. Because I would say that a woman who that you wined and dined and you went on a date with and she let you crack on the first date, we're ignoring if there was any coercion or anything like that. We're going to ignore that type of possibility. I would say she liked you. I would say that she enjoyed having enough time with you that she was like, you want to know what? This guy's cool. I'm in the mood. I done drank a little bit. I feel comfortable. I want to sleep with this guy. And you see how that wasn't enough? Because it has nothing to do with the fact of them liking you or not. You liking them is a bunch of bullshit, okay? The whole idea of a woman liking them is how you start. Once you prove that you like them, next you have to prove how much you're going to sacrifice to put the cherry on top for them. And then he does this really weird way of framing the transaction, saying, I let her spend time with me by taking her out to dinner at my expense and sleeping with me. As if she had to twist this guy's arm to have him take her out on a date. As if she had to twist this man's arm to get him to sleep with her. Like, let's be real. You essentially took this woman out on a date expecting that you were going to have sex with her. But that wasn't enough. In true male fashion, they have to keep milking the cow. They have to keep trying to see what they can get out of the cow. Because it's not fun when the rabbit has the gun. It's not fun when a woman puts a line in the sand and says, you want to know what? We both ate food, and yes, you paid for it, but we both ended up sleeping with each other. And we both had a good time, and I'm happy with that. Because it has nothing to do with the enjoyment of a woman. It has nothing to do with the enjoyment of the woman. They don't care about a woman doing things with them because she enjoys it. They see it as an investment that a woman is making in order for them to be able to extract more things out of her. This is why he's saying that he isn't going to approach a woman again, because he doesn't care about enjoying time with another woman. He doesn't want to approach a woman again because he understands that there is no guarantee that if she invests her time and if she invests her body, that will be enough of an investment for her to invest her labor. Men have trained women to be villains. Men have trained women to deal with them on a level where only pleasure is involved. And if it's anything outside of pleasure, you will not be talked to. You will not be spending time with us. Pleasure or nothing. Anything outside of pleasure, we don't have any use for you. Big ups to this woman because of the actions of this woman, this man is going to think twice about his tactics when it comes to him trying to extract a ton of shit out of a woman.
So one of the women that staged the video said that, so far I have had sex with you as a man, I will care for you. I will do everything for you. To me, it's giving pick me. It's giving pick me. Most of the time, these men just want to have sex with us and go. They don't want that relationship kind of thing. So now when they see that you actually get the kind of relationship that they want from you, they are pained. I don't understand. Like, really, I really don't understand. You did not sign up with that kind of dates with, oh, I want us to have this I want to have a relationship, something serious, That was not the kind of relationship you guys started with. You started with let's do and do. And you people did. And now I don't understand why you are expecting something big out of that. Because she coming to check up on you when you're sick, giving you food and all of that. That is another level of relationship entirely. It's different from the first one on the date. That is a different type of relationship. This one is a different level. It's like you're climbing to another level. So if a woman should take care of you while you're sick and she's your girlfriend or she's just a random person, it's another level of likeness. It's another level. You have to work towards that level if you really want that kind of level of relationship. But you did not work towards it. The only kind of level you work towards was to sleep with her. And that is what most men want. When they take you on a date, they always tell you, are you going out are you going to meet me at home, or let's meet at home, or let's continue the dinner at home and all of that. So far they've paid for your meal, they expect to sleep with you. And now you've actually saw a girl that did that to you and you wanted more out of just a dinner and a movie date. Ladies, please normalize defining relationship with this man, the kind of relationship you want to have with them. Normalize it. I'm really proud of that woman. Probably they did not talk about us being girlfriend and all of that, and all of a sudden is asking for girlfriend duty. Don't do that. You cannot ask for girlfriend duty if you've not asked her out to be your girlfriend. Or if you guys have not gotten to that stage, you can't ask for that. Just because she slept with you doesn't mean she's your girlfriend. Okay? So always normalize defining the kind of relationship this man wants from you, so that you're not going to end up doing girlfriend duty or wifely duty, and at the end of the day they just want to sleep with you and go. So if it's just the smacks and you're okay with it, stick to it. If it's wants girlfriend duty and you're okay with it, you give them the girlfriend duty. Normalize the kind of you have to normalize defining that relationship with them. Most of the time they don't even know what they want, and most of the time these men just want to have smacks and leave you. But you have to be smart because once they see that you're smarter than them, it's a problem. So because you took a girl on a date on the very first time, a week later you're sick and you expect her to come and take care of you because she says she's not going to take care of you because she's not on that level with you, you're no longer approaching women. Like, seriously? You guys, what is your take on this video? Kindly share your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.